Hello and welcome to episode 1 of our Robin Hood Let's Play. Let's jump right in. Alright, so first thing first, let's take a look at the map. Everybody hates us. We hate everybody. Life's good. Let's go ahead and get our character set up, so let's do some trading. We start off with some throwing weapons. We do not want that. We don't want polearm. We don't want a one-handed. We don't really care about that stuff. Let's just go naked for now. And we'll take the Scepter Horse, that's fine. We'll keep the movement speed for now. And let's grab ourselves some weapons. And early game, two-handers, kind of hard to come by. We'll be doing some smithing. But I suspect the simple Sparthax is going to be probably the best bet now. Let's pick up just a cheapo bow, just something basic. And then just from regular arrows. And we're on foot. I don't think we need more than one set. It's going to be hard for us to get too many shots off. Yeah, I think this looks good. We don't really need any armor. We do need some food. Cheapest thing they got. And I think we're good there. So in the very beginning, we're not allowed to do tournaments. I don't really feel like doing any betting. We have a little bit of money saved up, so we're good there. Let's go get into some trouble. So we probably want to take some small looter fights. Since we're going to be on foot, we will get swarmed pretty badly if we go too big, so let's try and avoid anything. Maybe over 4. I think 4 would be ideal. And then ideally, we can pick up some of those recruits, the looters. We're going to need to build up a little bit of an army. There we go, that's perfect. Hopefully you don't get picked off by the other guys. And we'll just bait him out into the open here and let him capture us. Now again, I will be pausing this every time, so if you see a little bit of a weird skip, it's because I have to pause, open up the console, get rid of the UI, and then come back. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna edit it out pretty much all the time. So alright. Now if you've ever tried archery without the crosshairs, and we're doing first person only. If you ever tried to do archery without the crosshairs, it is pretty tough. And again, we don't know how much damage we're doing to anybody. Just adds a nice little element of fun. Even these early fights that are normally trivial, they become kind of exciting. And just like that, 4 of them are gone. And again, same thing. I'm gonna edit this stuff out so you guys don't have to see this, but I will have to turn the UI on and off. But we picked up some skills here, so we leveled up a little bit of two-handed, some athletics, and some bow. Not bad. And we picked up a volunteer. We got 1. A little bit of loot. It's going to make us overburden. Not a big deal. As long as our movement speed's not too bad. Yeah, let's see if we can pick up some kind of pack animal, so we don't have to deal with being super slow. In early game, we could put these on. It literally gives us 1 armor, or 2 armor, 1 armor. It's basically negligible. It does nothing. So, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep 1 of these on hand because this does blunt damage. We'll keep that and just bludgeon some people so we can recruit them a little bit easier. Let's pick up 1 pack animal. We're good on food still. And now we got a little bit of breathing room with our weight. Let's get back out there. And one thing I did forget to check is if there's any good bandit missions. I actually have never done any of those, so I don't know how they go, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, and I did forget to see clan tier. We're at 10, so we do need to win quite a few fights before we're able to leave this area. Yeah, and if you ever get in an area like this where it's kind of tough, you need to maneuver a little bit quicker, you can use your arrow keys to control where your person goes. Makes it a little easier. And let's definitely avoid these archers. We don't really want anything to do with them. And this is a gang leader, so we can take this mission. Needs recruits. I think you need quite a few, and we don't really want to do that because we want to recruit the ones that we have. Oh, I did forget to distribute our levels here. One thing to keep in mind when you look, and this is one of the cool things about that hero builder that I built. If you filter out all of the ones that tell you captain's basically totally useless. The only time you use captain is if you are the leader of a section in an army. So let's say you become the leader of the archers, then your archers get whatever your captain perk is. We're not joining any armies, and even if we were, we would be joining our own most likely, and we would be the army leader, which means these captain perks are all totally wasted. So I don't even bother looking at the captain perks anymore. I used to think they did something, but they really don't. So really we're just looking at party leader. This one doesn't really matter too much, so we're just going to go there. Now we want to get 7 into cunning. So we'll just top that one off right now. I know we need 7, sorry, I tab over here and just make sure I'm reading this right. Yeah, 7 into cunning, 7 into control, and 5 into athletics. Endurance. Now we're gonna pick up 2 from perks. So we only need 3, and then we'll get 2 from levels in here. So we'll pick up 1 right here, and we'll pick up another one right here. So there's 2 more endurance. So this will actually be at 5 by the time we get the perk. So we don't want to put any more there. Everything else gets dumped into control. And let's level. I know we need to put quite a few points into a bunch of these things. Let's just get a couple to make sure we're not capping out on anything. Definitely want to have more into athletics because that's a real pain in the neck to level up. Same thing with scouting. It takes forever to get going, but once it is going, it levels up real well. So once you start hitting around the 200 mark, it goes real smooth. I don't think we're going to do smithing right away, so we'll hold off on that. Let's just go ahead and cap out scout. Roguery is kind of slow to level up, so let's just put more into athletics. Let's do that. I think this looks good. Alright, I think we are ready to go. Let's go get into more fights. If we don't see any small looter packs, we might just go for a bigger one, roll the dice. It does get a little bit tougher once you get into the bigger ones. They can swarm you a lot easier, or you just get pelted to death. Yeah, like this one, the 7, I think, you know, you only live once. Let's just do it. Alright, now the trick. You're going to miss the first shot most of the time. Trick is to not miss too much after that, which obviously I'm doing a terrible job at. Yep. Like I said, I did try this out ahead of time for like half an hour, and it was basically what you're looking at right here. I missed almost everything.
You are dead!
Oh, I had the wrong weapon out. When they start to group on you like that, and you can't get away, you might just have to do some circles. Yeah, as soon as I stop moving, I'm gonna be a dead man. Oh, they're running. There we go. We got lucky there. We probably got hurt pretty bad. Oh, there we go. See, it looked like I put a piece of tape on my monitor with a little red dot on it. But don't worry, you'll see. I missed most of them. Oh wow, that was bad. Let's see what we do. Oh wow, look how close we are. We probably have like 5 hit points or less. That's crazy. Well, we're going to be resting for a while. So 6 points into two-handed, 1 into one-handed, 6 into athletics, and 5 into bow. I will take it. No volunteers, unfortunately. And I think this one's got a little bit more blunt damage. So let's go ahead and swap that out. Still don't need the armor. Wouldn't have made any difference. Now we got to be real careful. Actually, it's not that big of a deal. If you get caught early game by looters, you basically just pay them off. They will probably ask for like 200 to 300 dinars, so it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna wait here till we're pretty much full health. I will edit this out. All right, let's sell a few things. We don't need any of the armor. We can smelt some of those weapons down. And do a little more refining. And we're okay in weight, so we're going to hang on to these. If we need to, we'll just sell the charcoal. It's easy enough to buy. Don't think we need anything else. We're at full health. I think we're ready to keep going. Definitely can take on 6. Especially if it's inside a city. Or a village, I should say. Alright, now remember, we're not allowed to... Yeah, see, if I hold Alt, I have no clue where they're at. It'll show me where I can sit down, but I don't know where the enemy are at, so... When we start fighting bigger battles, it's going to be Oh, headshot. It's going to be a little tricky, because we can't see if we're getting flanked by cavalry.
Die, you!
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I keep pulling out my one-handed for some reason. Yeah, that got me killed. That was a pretty stupid mistake. We did gain a little bit of levels. But we'll just deal with captivity for a minute. And actually, before I forget, let's just get rid of it. It's probably going to end up getting me killed again because I'll keep forgetting to switch. And I think we're going to accept that and go rest. Alright, and we're back. Full health. Did a little bit of smithing, basically just smelting what we had and turning wood into charcoal. Just getting a little bit of XP, and we do have another focus point. I think we are okay on our combat skills for now. I would like to... Maybe I will focus on smithing a little sooner than I expected. I think we do need to max athletics first, because it does take forever to get up to these higher levels, and we definitely want a lot of these sooner than later. We're going to need the attribute points, so let's... And just to make sure, I got rid of that stupid weapon that got me killed, so we're in good shape. We still got the mule. Didn't really lose much by dying there, or getting captured. Not a big deal. And this is perfect. I will gladly let you accost me. Oh man, I can't see in this grass. This would be a good spot for an ambush. Too bad the AI sees through everything. Yeah, let's start taking some shots. Oh wow, what a shot. Couldn't repeat it if you paid me $1,000,000. but I'll take it. I always try and focus on my defense before I focus on my offense. This is why I died last time too. I wasn't blocking. I was trying to get too many attacks out. I just did a melee XP guide recently, and one of the things I said in there is if you miss an attack, the enemy gets to live a little bit longer, but if you miss a block, your fight's over right then and there. So it's definitely better to prioritize blocking over attacking. Although if you start getting into a situation where you're fighting, 10 to 1 odds, yeah, you better start swinging, because it's probably the only chance you have. They'll start swarming you from all sides. Alright, let's get some bow hits here. This should be a pretty reasonable one. There we go. It is a lot harder than it looks. There we go. Nice. We're not really getting any prisoners, but that's okay. We'll be a one-man team for now. There was another 5-stack up here. Not the 10-stack. That's not what we're looking for. I would take a 6, but not... There we go. Yeah, we'll take this one. I know usually farming looters is super boring, but when you got no crosshairs and you're by yourself, it can make it a little interesting. Yeah, if I can whittle this down to 5 before they reach me, that's ideal. Oh man. Alright. Let's try and target this guy by himself. And this guy already got hit, so he's gonna go down easily. We took a hit there, that's not good. Yep, they're running. Nice. I tried to target the guy that was injured so we can get him to flee soon. Since I did take a hit, I didn't want to be in that fight for too long. Alright, we might get the trifecta here. Oh, wow. I'm feeling lucky today. Okay. Alright, we picked up one friend. Few levels. We're almost to our first... Oh, we did hit our first perk for bow. Almost at our first perk for two-handed. And we picked up another mule, which is going to give us a herd penalty, so we may sell that. And I'd love to pick off this too, but there's a lot of guys around. And we got a herd penalty and disorganized penalty, so we're going to be in bad shape. Let's just get back. And we took about 45 damage on that. That was a pretty big hit we took. But it makes sense. We don't have any armor. Alright, we gotta get rid of some of our weight here. Let's dump the charcoal. We don't need it. Actually, let's not dump the charcoal yet, because we can smelt some of these things and then we'll sell everything at the very end. Yep, and we're still good on food, so don't need to worry about that. Okay, overweight. But again, we'll just sell all of it. It's not a big deal. There's a ton of hardwood in this part of the world. And we are going to need to rest for a little bit. I don't feel too good about taking a fight. And we're back. Now, we did see a massive army. swing by while we were doing that. It was about almost 800 troops. On this one, we are taking dead aim. We want to take the headshot bonus. It's definitely not... Actually, let me double check. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pass up. It's pretty hard to get headshots since we don't have a crosshair, but I think we're still going to do it. And let's just keep putting... We'll have to put a level into two-handed at some point, but I don't think we're there yet. And we want to pump up our athletics so we can get this maxed out. I think we'll max that first. Alright, let's go spy on that giant army. I don't know where they're going. Well, there's a big one. Now here's an interesting one. If they get into a fight, we can help them, and we're going to do that. So, we're not allied with them, but we are an enemy of basically everybody but them. So we can still join. We can join siege defenses. We can join offensive sieges, field battles, anything like that. So we don't have to really commit ourselves too much, and we're not really in any danger of getting captured here. The balance of power is pretty high. Now, one of the interesting things, we don't have an indicator as to who is who, so we're just going to be shooting at anybody. Now, they're not really our allies, so I couldn't care less. Here. I'll prove it right now. Don't care. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot at me. Alright, let's move up to the front. I think we're going to go for that shield wall flanking that I talked about in my melee guide. Got a good hit there, but not a kill. Let's stay away from the archers. Really changes the game when you don't know who's who. I can press Alt to see where things are, but I have no clue who's on whose team. There's a couple random cav left. Let's get our archery going. I think we're shooting our own guys more than we're shooting them, but that's alright. That's a good hit. There we go. Alright, we surprisingly only got one kill. I know we did a lot of damage though. That's alright. It's basically free. We didn't take any damage. We didn't lose anything. We could take some volunteers, but again, we're not allowed to take any troop unless it's a bandit or a mercenary. So we will pass. And the Batannian pony. I think we're just going to have to sell that. Or you know what? We can recruit our looter. He's going to slow us down a little bit, but he'll at least be riding that horse. And then we don't have to buy that horse again later. Let's just do that. I think that's not a bad call. Now, we don't have pre-selected anything for two-handed. I definitely like the shield option a lot of times, but this time we're going to go with handling just because we're not going to be fighting too many crazy battles where we're going to need to chop through. Like, especially on sieges, you can bust down a shield wall that's guarding an entrance to the castle, but ooh, this is an easy fight, I think. Oh, they didn't run. Look at that smile. He's got some teeth. let's go ahead and retreat our one guy because he's not going to do anything good here. We could get into a archery duel with these guys. I would like to get behind a tree. It's kind of far, but that's okay. I think it's worth it. You know what? Maybe... No, let's let him go. You can't level up your looters unless you have the level 125 leadership perk, where you can convert bandits to regular troops, which we wouldn't be able to do anyways because we can't have regular troops. So any XP going to your looters is basically wasted. They're better off as cannon fodder at this point. So okay, let's get our head in the game here. There we go. Oh, this is scary. Oh, that's 2 hits. That's not good. And like I said, we'll focus on defense before we do offense. Nice. Stay down, punk. Hopefully we get to keep some of them. Oh yeah, we took some hits. Alright, we're gonna go third person here. Look at that. 1 to the chest. I don't know if that's a liver shot or something. That's probably not a good thing. What kind of levels are we looking at? We did pick up a bushwhacker. I love having these archers. They do a very good job. Got a couple levels, not that to write home about, but I'm definitely excited about that bushwhacker. Some extra cheese. We could start putting on some armor. I don't think it's going to hurt us. We're not in the danger zone when it comes to money, so we don't really need to sell everything. I don't think we need to sell anything here. We're keeping our pony. Yeah, I think we're just going to wait for a little bit. Let's go ahead and get our health. And we're back. We did convert a little bit of charcoal, hardwood to charcoal. We'll just sell that back so we can get our money back. And we converted a little bit, moving up the progression here with the smithing material, excuse me. And we can convert our bushwhacker. I think we're going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I love having these guys. They do a very good job. Oh, here we go. I think we can intercede in this one. 6. No, not anymore. They're gonna get stomped. I could do that one, but these guys are gonna jump in as soon as I get there. So let's look for a better engagement. There we go.
Retreat!
I think we're still going to...
Footmen, forward! Archers, move!
Let's not have our guys fight too much. Don't want to lose my archer. I will keep them in reserve, kind of as a last resort. Maybe get a few hits from the archer. We do want to level him up if we can. Oh, nice. 2 in a row. Can we make it 3? No, he changed direction. Oh, look at the archer's getting after him. Alright, I don't want to shoot my own guy. I wish I might here. No. Oh, nice. Yeah, you did absolutely nothing, man. What are you cheering about? I take it back. We do need the moral support. Couple levels. Unfortunately, no friends. Not a problem, though. We'll probably start getting some soon. No upgrades there. I don't want to mess with those archers. Definitely don't want to mess with those. Ay, ay, ay. And this is what our game's going to look like. We're just going to be surrounded by enemies all the time. Actually, I think I might take that 7. Yeah, let's do it.
Forward!
Get them in the water where they're slow. Very nice shot. Can't repeat it, but the first one was good. Oh, nice. My archer bushwhacker's putting in some work. It's funny because you can go the whole match, make these pretty good shots, and then you get to the end, you got a guy sitting right in front of you and you shoot sideways. One more shot and we'll bounce. Nope. Alright, what do we got? 3 kills, a couple levels. We will re-engage these. They're not going to be going too far. Yeah, fighting a 4 stack is going to be nice. Although not... Yeah, that's... Okay. I thought the big army was going to try and jump us. Alright, we should be in good shape. Missed my block. Oh, right in the buttocks. Okay, I don't know which one's which. I think my looter... Oh, no, it's my archer. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna hit that shot anyways. Alright, we did pick up another one. And we did hit our level for athletics. Kind of excited about that, actually. What do we... And we could level up our bushwhacker. I think we will. It does increase the wage, but on the archers I do think it's worth it. They're less likely to die. They usually sit in the back, so most of the time they're pretty safe. And we drew the attention. That's not a good thing. Let's see if we can get out of here. Okay, I think we want to go sell some stuff, and let's see if we can get set up for a big fight here. Probably gonna have to wait, actually. Yeah, now we're starting to look like a bandit. Okay, let's go ahead and smelt. No, we can't. We do have some hardwood. Alright, and for athletics, look at my chart here. We're taking the move speed since we're going to be on foot all game. This is really good. Extra hit points is nice, but more importantly, foot troop hit points for the whole party. And again, remember I mentioned before, the captain perk is garbage. When it says party leader, that's gold. Those are just really good, because then it applies to anybody in your party. So 5 hit points for all of your troops. Pretty big. But again, we're going for the move speed. Sucks it's got a captain attached to it, but no biggie. Our personal movement speed's going up by 3. And your move speed goes up very slowly. So if you look right here, 25 levels gives you 2.5. So it's basically 0.1. This 3% is basically like getting an extra 30 levels into athletics just for a tier 1 perk. So I'll take it all day long. Alright, attribute points control. We need to get this up 1 more to 6. Endurance is good, cunning is good, this needs to be 6, and then after that we can spend it on whatever we want. Focus points, again, we're trying to max out our athletics, so we'll just do that. I think we'll take, actually let's see where these guys are going. I'd like to fight these mountain bandits. There we go, yep. He messed up. You done messed up. Alright, we are in the village, so I have no clue where they're coming from. Yeah. See, now all these little decisions become a big deal. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I should have just waited. It's alright. Oh, 2 for 1. Not bad. Hopefully we get some... And we did not, unfortunately. We did pick up some levels. Probably got some decent gear. No, just some... A little bit of upgrade on the shoes and some butter. I will never turn down butter. Alright, let's head back to town for a minute. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I want to thank you for your time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps with defeating the YouTube algorithm. We will be releasing episodes of this Robin Hood Let's Play series daily until it's finished, and we'll be doing 1 episode of the Ultimate Guide to Bannerlord series once a week, release date on Saturdays. So keep an eye out for that. I'm your host Strat, and I'll see you on the next one.